You can't keep getting away with it.
Apparently Jay Paul, or what's that name? Apparently Logan Paul did some stupid shit again. What else is new? Finna react to it. And for the people in the comments talking about my smoke detector, it just went off. I don't even be hearing that shit. I don't even know that shit exists. Niggas telling me batteries don't cost that much. Bitch, I got batteries. Shut your broke ass up, nigga. Batteries don't cost that much. 120 subs, I'm changing the batteries. Until then, keep that shit quiet.
So the year literally just started, and Logan Paul has already found himself in hot
Try to get the
water,
mic closer.
and the seeds of this drama were actually planted years ago. I'm sure some of you remember back in 2022, when Logan was getting increasingly interested in Pokemon trading cards.
I know what you're thinking.
Everybody
this is
was.
stupid, right? You're paying $250,000 for a piece of cardboard, and you're right. Pokemon
Dumb as
is
fuck,
blowing
yeah.
up. I have no doubt in my mind this card will be worth $1 million between 2 and 3 years from now.
Spending millions of dollars to acquire Charizards and unopened packs, as well as other specific sought-after Pokemon assets. This, of course, was after the whole NFT wave and the CryptoZoo project.
Scamming y'all niggas. Niggas was still on this nigga's side after he did CryptoZoo. Not a lot of people, but niggas was still on his side.
And we all know the massive scandal and lawsuits that came out of that.
I'll keep harping on it. Stop making fun of NFTs. People like, yo, it is important technology.
NFTs was nothing.
I think it's become more and more prominent in our
That's
everyday
also
lives.
just one
Waste of time.
One part.
There's so
Agreed.
much about it.
It was a waste of time.
It's amazing.
I think at that time, Logan really wanted to shift to more tangible assets, as the writing was kind of already on the wall that the overall NFT space was mostly worthless, leaving countless investors bought into countless projects holding useless JPEG images. And on the surface level, there was nothing wrong with him garnering these tangible assets. If anything, it was actually a much more intelligent move for Logan, but then the gears started spinning in his head, and he got involved once again with what now appears to be a shady business.
His ass. Every venture he get into.
Bad. Bad.
Now what the?
Bad.
It's not Ben anymore.
Why they still in the water? See, even the trailers be stupid for scary movies now. If the monkey looking at us ominously, saying bad, 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 why the fuck am I still in the water?
We may be able to help you get significant compensation.
And this is where the liquid marketplace comes.
But this nigga Logan Paul stay with a scam.
That they would be allowing users to obtain fractional shares of trading cards and other memorabilia, including NFTs.
The liquid marketplace uses tokens
Just get Pokemon cards, bro.
Sell
You ain't gotta do this, bro.
ownership of a physical item on blockchain. These specific tokens issue smart contracts, which represent co-ownership in the underlying
Nigga
asset.
addicted to scamming y'all niggas, bro. That nigga's addicted to scamming y'all niggas, bro.
Ownership of physical assets.
Cause this don't have to be nothing. This don't have to exist.
The appraisal price is how we determine the number of tokens the asset will be split into.
I mean, it's kind of a good
The number of
idea.
tokens is equal to the value of that asset.
Tokens.
Now in concept, this
Just
is
give
a
'em money.
really appealing project to the average person, as they would no longer need the massive capital, sometimes in the millions of dollars, to get a piece of collectible history. And that can be viewed in a very similar
shit.
light to fractional shares of a company,
Camera
which
fucked up.
brokerages like Robinhood have made extremely popular.
Now you can just buy a token on Liquid Marketplace to own high value, top tier assets that you cannot get anywhere else, right? Like these are.
It sounds
the best
good,
assets in
man.
the world.
It sounds
Also have to
good.
remember that at this time, even massive entities like the NBA were selling digital collectibles, most infamously their Moments
I remember
series, where anyone could purchase the licensing rights to historic highlights.
The world didn't
like a
move.
LeBron James dunk or a Steph Curry
That's
three-pointer,
my-
with some individual
my
moments
wallpaper.
selling for over $200,000, with an overall monthly trading volume of over $200 million on their platform. My point is that many people all around the world by this time were bought into the idea of virtual ownership.
Trying to figure out what I
And
should
with
eat.
Logan leading the charge on the
know.
liquid marketplace,
I'm hungry as hell.
still with a virtually cleaner reputation online besides the Japan scandal, which at that time was years ago, so many did feel comfortable throwing some money into the liquid marketplace that he himself claimed that he co-owned.
What's up, y'all? Logan here. As an avid collector and strategic investor myself, I am so stoked to announce the launch of Liquid Marketplace, a platform where collectors can buy and sell fractions of rare collectibles via tokens on the blockchain.
Even if this was a good idea, you would think that he would be like, damn, I done had so many ideas and start offs where the people that I wanted to get included has either lost some money or felt like I've slighted them in some type of way. Have another nigga promote it. You just put the money behind it. We sick of seeing you face it. You're the face of scams. This nigga Logan Paul is the face of a scam. If your dumb ass is still putting money into a Logan Paul project, you're dumb.
Co-founder of Liquid Marketplace, I believe we're set to level the playing field by
You're
allowing
dumb.
anyone to own a piece of the world's rarest collectibles. Liquid Marketplace will curate a collection of highly sought-after items available
Just
in our
random cards.
ecosystem where users can buy in to be
Pieces of
a part it.
cards.
We'll keep the collectibles safe in our Liquid Marketplace vault, and when you're ready, you can buy, sell, and trade your portion of ownership with other members.
And in the introduction video, he shows off some of their bigger ticket items, like a PSA 8 Pikachu card, a box of Pokemon cards, and several NBA trading cards, all with a combined value in the millions of
Shout out
dollars.
LeBron, man.
Go sign up today, build your dream collection, and own a piece of the rarest collectibles in the world on Liquid Marketplace.
Now keep in mind, that was all the way back in the summer of 2022, and even back then, people in the trading card community were skeptical to say the least. And fellow YouTuber Rattle Pokemon has really been on Logan's neck about the Liquid Marketplace since day one, speculating that this entire venture could end up being the next crypto zoo, and calling out some of the more questionable aspects of this plan.
This is the thing of nightmares. We may change or revise any aspect of these terms or the platform from time to time in our sole discretion by posting the revised terms on the platform or electronically sending you the revised terms. We change the rules when we want to. I guess it applies immediately. You acknowledge and agree that the form and nature of the platform and any part of it may change from time to time without prior notice to you, and that we may add new features and change any part of the platform at any time without notice. You agree that we shall not be liable to you or any third party for any modification or termination of the platform or your account. You agree that Liquid Marketplace is not liable for any losses that may occur as a result of or associated with any transaction delays or unavailability.
Now when we fast forward to 3.5 years later, the situation has finally come back to rear its ugly head, and it was all sparked by yet
I didn't know this
video
happened 3 years
Logan
ago.
Paul himself released, where he claims that he will be selling his most prized Pokemon card,
I'm sick of that damn
PSA
card.
10 Pikachu Illustrator, for $5.3 million, also including a royalty of this
So?
entire $25 million auction that the card would be sold at.
I might need to start fucking trading Pokemon cards,
I'm
man.
gonna do the biggest Pokemon and TCG auction ever. I will give you a piece of every single thing that we sell in that auction. We'll make that lot number one. So if I have a $25 million auction and you're getting a piece of it, it's like a royalty, right? I mean, you know, it's free money.
This shit just sounds too good to be true.
To do this deal with you, and so I will do the deal with you.
Great.
That's what your heart tells you.
Great. Now give me that.
And now that we fast
$25
forward to
million.
3.5 years later, the situation has come back to rear its ugly head. Because when we do go back to 3 years ago, one of the largest selling points of the entire Liquid Marketplace was the fractional sale of this specific card.
There is one trading card that's the
It seemed like this whole thing was built off of the back of this one card.
a card that represents what Pokemon wouldn't be without. The coveted Pikachu Illustrator.
This is our 4th time seeing this card.
This card became one of the most sought-after trading cards ever. Collectors were traveling near and far to get their hands on it. Logan Paul made it his mission to own the only copy of the card that received a PSA 10 rating. Or completed a sale, making it the most expensive card in the world. Co-ownership of this card means that you're not just a partial owner of the world's most expensive trading card.
It all just seemed like a pyramid scheme. I don't even know if that's the right terminology. But I'm partially owning a fucking Pokemon card. Let's hear more.
Own a piece of history.
Let's hear fucking more, man.
Collectors, Pokemon lovers, people who just want bragging rights. The time is now. This opportunity is once in a
This is
lifetime,
your opportunity.
and we at Liquid Marketplace are offering it.
Now this was advertised dozens of times by the Liquid Marketplace brand, using Logan's likeness over and over again to promote the sale of this card.
I am listing my one-of-one PSA 10 Pikachu Illustrator on Liquid Marketplace. LiquidMarketplace.io to buy and to co-own the only one-of-one PSA 10 Pikachu Illustrator in the world. So instead of me being
This the only card, bro.
who owns this card,
I'm convinced this the only card in the fucking database. Cause this the only card we done heard about. We heard about the LeBron shit, but that shit, ain't nobody buying a piece of that. Apparently this the moneymaker.
we as a collective can own it together.
The shit that he put on the chain.
Remember that
Ain't nobody finna buy it. Well, niggas is dumber than you think.
During his first WWE professional match around that time.
And niggas is dumber than you think.
World record for the purchase of the card, reportedly buying it for $5.2 million.
They gave you a record for being a dumbass. That's what they gave you. You spent the most money on a piece of card
Pokemon, real
of
name
paper.
Michael comes back into play. As for the last 3 years, he has continued his coverage of this, and he found several issues with the entire thing, and specifically this entire card. First off, he claims that this card was not and should have never been graded a PSA 10. Now, the claim here is that the card was previously graded a 9 before Logan owned it, but was allegedly sent in time and time again before Logan purchased it to eventually be given the Holy Grail grade. He cites these photos specifically from that era, where it was allegedly still a 9 grade. And like I said, by the time Logan got his hands on it, he himself traded the same type of card graded at a 9 plus $4 million cash for the now Holy Grail 10 that should really be a 9, and this is where the $5.275 million number comes into play.
But I think being the rarest, most valuable card in the world, there's only one of them. One in a PSA 10, you see the label up there, meaning it's perfect.
And like I said, now it is apparently set to hit the auction in February and to also be featured on some Netflix collectible show. And some experts believe it could fetch anywhere from $7 to $12 million.
Maybe I'm hating. I'm probably hating.
And this left many people wondering a few things, but mainly why the sale of this was going to be allowed if so many people had this fractional ownership of the card from the liquid marketplace. And would they get paid out from the alleged sale in this video, or even the eventual auction set to take place in a couple of days? Now, in response to all of this negative publicity, Logan said this: "Attention liquid marketplace users. As you may know, the PSA 10 Pikachu Illustrator was previously listed on liquid marketplace, where users could purchase tokens that, according to the company, represented fractional ownership interest in the card. In May 2024, consistent with the platform's terms, I paid a substantial buyout amount to the platform, which was intended to be distributed to fractional owners based on their respective percentages. I was informed at the time that the funds had been distributed accordingly." Meaning around 2 years after the fractional sale of this card, Logan says he used some sort of
got some go to Chris
term to buy back a rumored 49%.
Jamaican
This was
food.
the amount of the card that he no longer owned after the initial fractional sale, so he allegedly always had 51% in his possession, and now he got the rest of the pie too, rumored to have cost him around $250,000 for this repurchase, which, if I'm doing the math on this alleged buyback, it values the card at only around $510,000, a far cry from the $5.275 million number, and many investors now claim that they never even got their portion of this buyback repurchase.
If you get stuck on the
That's
melody,
fucked up,
or
bro.
you just feel like you can't get a song
It's
started,
fucked up,
Output's
bro.
co-producer is very
I'm making a reaction
We as
video,
a
bro.
collective
Chill with that shit, bro. That's fucked up though, cause them niggas probably really like, damn, bro. Logan Paul really, he was fucking up, but he's giving us an opportunity of a lifetime investing into this $5.2 million car. I can own it for probably at a discounted rate, but this nigga just bought it back at a cheaper rate.
Co-own it together. I'll also be listing
Know what it
for
sound
$5
like?
million instead of the $5.3 million I bought it for. So basically, I'll be giving you guys $300,000 discounts because everyone likes discounts.
No, it's because I have
Who doesn't
the most
like
expensive
discounts?
Pokemon card around my neck, and
Yeah, let's see it.
Superman.
Oh my God.
It'd be one of one.
Unfortunately, afterward, the company and some of its principals face regulatory scrutiny, a process in which I have no involvement or insight, as it does not relate to
He
me.
don't never got no fucking involvement.
What's up, y'all? So you may have seen me introduce myself as a co-founder of Liquid Marketplace.
I recently learned that the platform also experienced operational issues, which affected user access to accounts and funds held on the platform. As a result, many Liquid Marketplace users have been unable to access their buyout proceeds or wallet balances, with no clear timeline for resolution. For those affected and unable to withdraw your funds, please know that I am actively working with Liquid Marketplace to help ensure these funds can be released in the near future, just as intended when I repurchased.
Sound like the same shit the nigga said about CryptoZoo, bro. If you don't know about CryptoZoo, go watch CoffeeZilla series and breakdown on it. But none of this shit got anything to do with Logan Paul. Logan Paul, the face of it, he put the money behind it, he put his card up. But everything that went wrong with this shit ain't got shit to do with him.
The Illustrator in May of 2024.
Crazy.
Stay tuned for updates. So to me, in my personal opinion, this whole thing looks eerily similar to like a CryptoZoo 2.0. And it is also my opinion that Logan is trying to kind of wash his hands of this entire liquid marketplace.
Same shit as
idea.
CryptoZoo.
This card couldn't be bought
It was earned.
Michael says that even back in 2023, Logan had already branded away from the company.
Here it is. Here's the current status, the current bio here. Maybe it's a coincidence. Maybe it's all just a coincidence. But if we go back in time, the most recent screenshot that we had was October 14th. And sure enough, co-founder at a Liquid Marketplace. If you went to the homepage,
He scammy y'all niggas,
nice
bro.
Little, co-own with Logan Paul.
His ass on the fucking
top with the own everything.
And then he think y'all stupid, bro. His face is still on the home page. What the fuck this shit called? What is this called? Liquid Marketplace. Damn, I talk like a fucking 3-year-old. Liquid marijuana drink. I might got to see about that later. I clicked the wrong thing. Marketplace. Let's see if this nigga face still on the homepage. Is this site even still up? Liquid Marketplace. Let's go to the Instagram. Okay. Where's the website? This is still up. He's still pinned. It's like on the homepage. Where the fuck is the marketplace actually? Here we go. Marketplace.io, visit link. That shit ain't even, I don't think it exists no more. It's gone. He finessed y'all niggas and shut the site down. That's what it looked like. That's what it fucking looked like, man.
They don't make very many changes to their website, so this is definitely an odd one.
Shit gone though.
Look at it now. Nothing. We got own everything, and the Logan Paul advertising.
He's still pinned.
Main page here. She gone.
On the IG?
And they themselves have gone dark on social media
Yeah.
since then, with the entire Liquid Marketplace platform being inaccessible at this time. And it makes sense because by June of 2024, the Ontario Securities Commission did hit Liquid Marketplace.
This nigga got sued again.
Layered fraud. But Logan himself is not actually in the paperwork. It's actually only 3 guys.
He never is,
Ryan
bro.
Bahadori, Amin Nickdell, and Dennis Dozimet. Which is hilarious because that does sound like the 3 main villains in a shitty action movie. The OSC alleged that the founders of the Liquid Marketplace, these 3 guys,
This is crazy,
$3
bro.
of the $10 million
Y'all niggas still baking this
their own
shit.
personal enrichment, alleging items such as designer clothing, jewelry, and luxury watches, while using shell companies to do so. They also argued that these LMP tokens, which represented the fractional shares in theory, were actually unregistered securities, i.e. not compliant with the SEC, meaning the tokens did not truly represent legal ownership, and that many items on their platform were not properly authenticated or
Just selling y'all shit.
But still, this case will not be heard for months, most likely until the summer. Like
I ain't
said,
heard of
Logan
this
is
shit
not listed
till
in
now.
the OSC complaints. And some do speculate that this is also the reason that investors were not paid in this buyback yet, because obviously the investigation is still ongoing, and so now anything involved with the Liquid Marketplace is essentially frozen. Either way, my conclusion is the same as many other instances, and it's that, in my opinion, whether it's been CryptoZoo, NFTs, Pokemon, or the blockchain, he just wanted that piece of the action, and so he put his name in all these different projects that eventually looked extremely shady, to say the least. But for now, that is all of the information. It will be interesting to see what happens with this auction in February and this whole Netflix episode. But either way, I want to know what you guys think about this Liquid Marketplace fiasco down below. I'm sure the Pokemon and trading card community is...
I'm gonna end the video there. A good video from that boy Jamari, man. Logan Paul, he keep doing it. I can't even get mad because dumbass niggas keep giving that nigga money, bro. I'm pretty sure they put money in the CryptoZoo. I'm pretty sure they done bought an NFT. And I'm pretty sure they dumbass done bought a piece of that Pokemon card that Logan Paul said was, well, it's all ours now. It's not all y'all's, bro. 2026, bro. Stop putting faith in these internet niggas, bro. Logan Paul is a regular nigga, bro. He's probably a regular nigga. He's probably worse than the average nigga, bro. And he's almost a millionaire, almost a billionaire. You don't get to $1 billion by playing clean. Remember that shit, bro. Y'all niggas be safe, man. 2026, bro. We gotta stop. Gotta stop this bullshit. There's no way this nigga finesse these niggas again. This like the third. I'm not finna get on y'all, bro. Y'all probably really fuck with Logan Paul. Stop the shit though, bro. Do better. Go get a girlfriend. If you got a girlfriend, why the fuck is your girlfriend letting you do this? She need to break up with you. Be safe.